Okay, it is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. We'll call a meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, minutes and reports received and filed. Commissioner Committee Liaison Reports, upcoming meetings and events.
Couple WebEx meetings that are on Thursday and a few updates here and there, but everything else is canceled,
Yeah.
postponed.
There's a TAC meeting tomorrow at 2 by Zoom, is that right? Let's see a whole lot else here. Pringer Center Advisory Meeting, are you having that on Monday? Pringer?
No, that's been canceled.
Okay. Anything else?
I got today at 1:30, I got a policy group meeting with the sheriff. And I've got a meeting at Central Bank at 2:30 on our bicentennial. Cap Region Board meeting tonight. Conference Thursday is our EOC briefing and our policy group meeting again. That's all I've got. John looks much better on the phone. Yeah. Any commission comments? Bids and bids and contracts. And I think we're scratching the large format printer. Is that what I got from?
No, I think we're all ready.
Just bring.
Oh, okay, that's yours, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, signing of 2020-12 large format printer.
You guys
I was
awarded
thinking
it
of
last
Matt's.
week, but this is the actual contract.
Okay.
Move that we approve and sign the contract with Marco.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Renewal of 2019-01 elevator maintenance and repair services.
This is the second year on the 3-year contract, and it is with Schindler Elevator. Actually, it's the first renewal. It was done last year. So I'd ask for you guys to extend that for another year with a 3% increase, and Greg is happy with them. We are in the process of bidding out the elevator fixing mechanisms in the Carnegie building. This will not affect that at all.
Move that we renew and sign the maintenance agreement with Schindler Elevator.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bid award 2020-14 inmate welfare products.
This was bid out this year. It had 2 different vendors that bid on it. We're asking you to award it to Bob Baker.
We have them currently right now, and we're satisfied with their service and their products.
I think you had attached bid tab.
Sorry, I can't find a damn agenda on my computer. What drive is the agenda on, Debbie?
Should be the F drive under agenda, and then under, maybe it's commission and then agenda.
Gotta make a shortcut like I did,
Well,
so I can find it.
Yeah. There's no agenda under commission's budget, maybe?
No, shouldn't be under that one. Should be one that just says agenda from there. Maybe it got accidentally deleted. Oh, no.
Under commission, and then your name, and then commission agenda.
Under my name, okay.
I would have no clue, except for I could just go to the short.
Right. Normally it kinda does have a
I
shortcut
mean, I
that
got
pops
a
up.
clue. Maybe got
Got a
some
clue.
trained.
Do you want a hard copy of it? I can get you a hard copy.
I still can't find it.
There's nothing on here for me to sign, right?
Yeah, I think he's wanting to see the bid tabs, right?
Well, possibly, but, I mean, I don't even, where are we at?
Inmate welfare.
Okay. So what's the recommendation?
To Bob's Baker's.
Barker.
Barker.
Bob Barker.
sorry. Baker.
Price is right?
Yes. Except for he's not there. Who is it, that other guy?
Okay. I move that we award inmate welfare products to Bob Baker.
Barker.
Barker, whatever.
Sorry. I did it to you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This is the renewal scheme, so,
Okay.
no, I think he has to sign, there's no
Yes.
place for him to sign.
Where? There's no,
Just
Sign on the bottom somewhere.
okay,
Have to draw
Make
a
your
line
own
for
spot.
okay, I'll do that. Okay, unfinished business? Nope. New business, accounts payable review?
I'd ask for approval of accounts payable pending review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
First reading of budget adjustment number 5.
This is for $16,226.75. This is proceeds and it's for the hail damage for the general fund, which is basically the 4 vehicles at the health department. No action today, hold it for 10 days.
Okay. First reading of budget adjustment number 6.
This is for $52,745.42. No action today, but this is again insurance proceeds for the law enforcement fund for the amounts of vehicles that were hit by the hail.
Okay. Discussion of purchasing paint materials and glass beads.
What this is, in the past, we've always bid this out. This year, MoDOT has a cooperative bid out there. We'd like to use it and more, just bring you up to speed on what we're planning on doing, and the prices were cheaper than what we paid for last year. And unless you all have any objections, we're gonna make a purchase off our, their bid, and it'll be within our budget.
That was gonna be my only question, was where the pricing was at compared to when we bid it, so if it's in the ballpark, we don't have to bid it. It's, you said even less, so I'm good with it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep, good.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
okay. Discussion of Cole County COVID-19 order.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, as of 8 o'clock this morning, there's been a total of 45 cases of COVID-19 in Cole County. 9 are active cases at this time and 35 are recovered. Cole County Health Department staff has been able to complete contact investigations on each case. The majority of the cases in Cole County are travel-related or close household contacts of a positive case. The community's cooperation with the stay-at-home orders has allowed the healthcare system in Cole County to care for patients and not become overwhelmed beyond their capacity. Cole County's current stay-at-home order will expire on April 25th at 12:01 p.m. As Cole County's first step into a recovery phase, the Cole County Health Department recommendation is to not extend the local restrictions in Cole County's stay-at-home order. In addition, the establishment order that pertains to restaurant, bars, and clubs from March 19th will be rescinded effective today. Cole County will still then be under the governor's statewide stay-at-home order, which directs all Missourians to avoid leaving their residences unless necessary to avoid or to practice social distancing when they need to go out to complete essential activities. Essential activities still include going to work, to the grocery, convenience or warehouse stores, going to the pharmacy and medical appointments, getting food from restaurants, receiving deliveries, and getting exercise outside. Businesses that do not qualify as essential businesses can be open as long as they are complying with the social gathering and physical distancing requirements. Those requirements are no more than 10 individuals can occupy a single space. This includes both employees and customers. Individuals must also maintain a 6 feet of distance between themselves and others. On April 16th, Governor Parson extended the statewide stay-at-home order for Missouri until May 3rd, 2020. The governor also explained that the statewide approach to recover will be deliberate and data-driven, with 2 initial phases intended to protect those most at risk for exposure to COVID-19 while returning Missouri to a new normal. We anticipate that there may be an increase in positive cases as specific restrictions are lifted. After consultation with both major healthcare systems in Cole County, they have reported adequate capacity and testing capabilities. We still advise the community to do everything they can to protect themselves and others. Stay home if you're sick, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, and physically distance from others. And we'll still need to be vigilant and keep up the precautions while we relax restrictions. The Cole County Health Department will continuously monitor our caseload and reevaluate. Our staff will continue to investigate the positive cases and conduct the necessary contact tracing. If we have an unmanageable increase in positive cases or an outbreak that causes the local healthcare system to become overwhelmed, we will reevaluate at that time.
So as of Saturday at noon, I can have 10 people in my store.
Correct, as long as they're 6 feet away from each other.
And then the restaurant and bar, we're gonna
They're-
rescind today,
Because they're still covered under the,
that's states.
they're
So-
still covered under our
We're not
stay-at-home
rescinding
until.
anything today.
Okay.
Right, well, the specific one that just dealt with restaurants, taverns, and bars, we went ahead and rescinded that because they're covered under our stay-at-home one until Saturday, and then they're
Okay.
covered under the
Okay.
governor's until May
Okay,
3rd.
gotcha.
So ours was sort of a moot point at this, but we needed to rescind it because it didn't have an expiration date on it.
Okay,
I see.
So I have that for you, Lynn.
okay.
So that was the order that you put out.
March 19th, right?
And so what does that mean? I mean, rescinding that order and just so everybody knows what that means for a restaurant or bar or?
It really doesn't mean anything because they're
Okay.
still covered under the stay-at-home until noon on Saturday, and then they're still covered under the governor's until May 3rd.
Okay.
That's Christie's order rescinding.
Okay.
That's just sort of a paperwork issue.
And I just got one question for, more or less just for clarification as far as hair salons go. Nothing has changed as far as the state order that you know of, because I know
Right, we've
they've
been getting,
offered to do
I
all
know.
kinds of different things, to do stations, every other station, every other day, wear masks, wear gloves, no waiting area, different things, but right now everything's, it's,
Right, they're not allowed to open. I specifically asked that question of DHSS because I thought that we could write a specific order that would allow them to open under very strict precautions, but we are not allowed to be less strict than the governor's order. We can be more strict, but we cannot be less stringent, and the governor's order does not allow them to open because they cannot be 6 feet away from each other.
so then we can direct them to contact
Missouri Department of Health and
governors,
Senior Services.
DHSS,
Correct.
okay, and try to work with them, maybe they can get them to.
And I'm sure he's gonna probably address that on his May 3rd, that order, I would assume, but I
Right,
think we've been getting more, I've been getting,
right, and I
people
understand, yeah.
want their hair cut.
Well, and for, I mean, it's income for those
Yeah.
professionals that they're not getting, so we understand.
Okay. So do we need to make a motion to rescind this?
No, that's just,
Nope.
that's
Oh, that's
something
just it,
that
okay.
Christie signs.
So
Okay.
basically, just the order and ordinance that we have to expire on Saturday, we'll just let it expire.
So
Okay.
when will we know, the governor's direction on, is
I'm
that
ho- I'm
coming
hoping-
this week or?
I hope it's later this week, but we haven't, they haven't said for sure. We had a call last night with, local public health agencies and DHSS, and they didn't have a date, but I know they're working on the plan now.
Okay.
And then the president's plan is out there, so I don't know if it will mirror the president's plan. I mean, I'm sure they can't be any less strict than the president, so it will mirror that, I suspect.
So just some of the stuff that I saw as as we try to roll this out and try to loosen things up, I mean, it still talks about social distancing. And then, minimizing or a medium distancing, or I don't remember what they called it, but
Right.
it's not 6 feet, but it's a little
Right.
less than 6 feet, but,
And the big thing is the mass gatherings, they're not, keeping the 10 limit for a while, I've heard, and then moving to 50, and just kind of watching to make sure the cases don't rebound or we don't have a second wave, so, it'll be interesting to see what they say.
and so when they talk about gatherings and they talk about limits and stuff of people, I mean, will that be indoors? I mean, will they specify a gathering indoors versus a gathering outdoors?
I don't know if they'll do that in the rollout plan. I know in general, when the documents say mass gatherings, it's usually all like concerts, events, parades, and even like church services. So I haven't heard whether they're gonna separate it or not, which it is different to be inside versus outside.
Right. Okay. Yes, you got a question?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
You said the cases may increase the more they take away this, these orders.
Right.
Do you have any kind of idea how much?
No, and there's a couple modeling sites that we watch. So there's one, it's like covid19.healthdata.org, and for a while they were predicting our peak of resources and our peak of deaths to be like April 18th, and then it was the 21st, then it was the 25th, then it was the 28th. Well, now it's April 10th. They're saying that we're already past that peak, but there's no prediction of cases. It's hard to predict how many cases, but as more people get together, we might see an increase. They also, a huge part of the state's plan is to increase testing, because they want to know if people have it that are asymptomatic or have very mild or vague symptoms. So I think that we will hear more and more about testing here in Missouri, and we'll also hear more about the rapid tests. They have tests now that they take the swab, and within 15 minutes you have a result instead of 24 to 48 hours. And then they want to do the antibody testing, which takes about 4 minutes, and then it'll be able to tell you whether you've already had it and you have the antibodies in your system, or you're currently like fighting it.
And because of that rapid testing, that's better, because then you're quarantined for sooner than you would have been 3 or 4 days before you got your test results.
Well, you should be, we tell people if they're a contact to a positive case, they need to go ahead and quarantine for 14 days. And then the doctors, when they are testing them, they should be telling them to quarantine. And most of the ones that we've had over the weekend, like they were contacts to a case and they were already quarantined. So we've had people that have been very compliant.
I think we can look at other states too, because Texas, their governor, he has opened hair salons, and then Europe, I was watching news last night, Sweden never did initiate a stay-at-home. They kept their schools in operation and their businesses open. Germany is opening now. So we can kind of look and see what countries that had it before us, what their
And they're just learning so much
yeah,
all the time.
it's so we'll see. I'd be more interested to see what happens in Texas.
Yeah, but I think when you relax it, the more you relax it, that nobody wants to go backwards and be in the same situation. So everybody's gonna be cognizant of that, and still wash your hands and not licking doorknobs. I know I'll joke about it, but you're out there being smart about
Yeah.
that stuff and try to maintain some physical distance.
Well, we're
Keep going
rescinding
that
ours,
direction.
but the state still, for grocery stores, and they still have their limits
Correct.
and everything. So really nothing is really gonna change, other than now, instead of running stuff out, I can have
Right, the non-essential.
some people in my store. so.
Non-essential businesses can open as long as they
Yeah.
keep the under 10 limit and the 6 feet away.
Yeah,
When it's all under the state's orders.
Yeah,
so
So
it's-
it's
Correct.
less confusion there, because we had a
I
couple
think it's-
different orders and it was confusing, so.
It has been confusing.
I think
Yeah.
letting it run out on Saturdays, good recommendation, so. And I appreciate you keeping us informed. We've been engaged with this since the beginning, and it's been a pain for everybody. So, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks, Chris.
okay. Demo of the redesigned county website by Melissa Johnson. Drum roll.
Good stuff here now.
Yeah, so, the redesign is complete. If you guys, like the results and are happy with it, then there's a few things, I don't know, I noticed it is on our current website, it wasn't there before, but we have now this ability to, people can go in and change the language. So, the news and announcements is a lot cleaner. News and announcements is a lot cleaner, I've got the Facebook, feed there. On this, left-hand side, these are kind of quick buttons to where you don't have to scroll all the way down. That will always be on the side, so if I just am interested in the calendar, I can just click on that, it'll automatically take me down to the calendar. And the calendar is a lot cleaner, more modern looking. You're gonna see multiple items for a particular day under that particular date. So I think that looks a lot better than what we had. You can always go in and view all the events, that's gonna be, something that is, it's gonna stay the same. And then down at the bottom, a lot cleaner look for our quick links and our information. Still have the different cities and Cole County, website links there, and then we have links that we can make to all of our social media, our YouTube and Facebook. We don't have an Instagram. I do have a Twitter account set up for Polk County, but I haven't actually started using it yet. I just set it up so nobody else would take the name. So, that can be set up anytime. When somebody submits a photo, I actually have.
Hey,
a
Joe,
page-
come back though before you leave. I got something for you.
I actually have a page, set up to where you can go to the, to see a gallery of the photos that are in the banner, and it will show, the full picture, and it'll show a photo credit of who took the picture.
You open that door so that our meeting's open.
So, that way people that submit a photo will get credit for submitting the photo.
Thanks.
And show who we got it from.
Just
So
that
that
the door
is
is
the
locked.
homepage of the website. Since Jonathan's here, I'll get him to come in.
So hold on,
He
go
did
back one.
purchase a custom banner, and I had sent an email asking for the picture.
Your picture
so-
should come today.
Yeah, so, when we get some pictures, we'll put it on there, and he'll have his own banner picture of whatever the sheriff's office or police cars or whatever he wants to do.
So Melissa, when you scroll up and down here, okay, now go back one.
One what?
I don't know, but just hit back. At some point you scrolled and the banner that says Cole County, Missouri went up as well.
Was that on the homepage?
Yeah, I think it was.
Now scroll up and down and nope, it's still there.
So,
That just drives me nuts. I don't know, maybe I'm just one.
yeah, but that's because then you have your links to your,
I'll scroll back up to it. Right now I got like a half of a page that I get to see because that thing stays
the
there.
laptop.
So,
Yeah, and this is actually way narrower than the original one that we had. And if you're on an actual regular desktop computer, it looks different. If you're on a phone, it looks different.
well, I'm on the computer looking at it right now and it covers up half your page between your search up top and then your banner. So, I mean, the old one, and this is exactly the same except for that's, so, see,
Yeah, it's a little bit narrower. I can talk to them about trying to make it even.
like I said, I'm
more
just
narrow.
one person here complaining about
Yeah,
it, so.
well, the thing is, you
I
need
just-
to have the links to the other,
They're still
the other
there, you can just
webpage.
scroll back up and down.
Yeah, and that's where also this,
I didn't like the old one either, so,
Yeah.
okay, that's my piece.
that's where this also is gonna help out, because you don't have to, scroll as much, you can just,
So is there a way, I mean, so there's that black ribbon at the top that says news release. I mean,
Yeah,
is there a way to move that?
well, this is like supposed to be, eye-catching to get emergency information out, and I can take that off if we don't need it now, but.
I'm not saying that we don't need it, but I mean, if you took that off and, I mean, make it eye-catching somewhere in the picture or somewhere on the left side above news, or a red bullet over there that says news release, and that way it moves everything up. I don't know, maybe it's not that big a deal, but
Or just make it one of the icons on the left.
yes, yeah, that's what I was, yeah, right at the top or something.
Oh,
that-
over here.
Yeah,
Just make it one of those icons.
Yeah, and we can add icons to this or change some of those out, so,
I mean, if it was the first icon over there right above news or something,
Because you had.
yeah, and it's
gonna
still
move the banner
flashed
up,
or something,
So there'd be room for.
so then it would move that screen up some, so your page would be bigger.
yeah, I can ask her about that. I don't know that they'll be able to make it flash, but, I know I can put an icon on the left hand there and I can have it there or take it away.
I don't think it needs to flash. I mean, I think you put news release there, if people wanna log on it and see what it is, it's, you
Yeah.
know,
I mean, that'd
that's good.
save a little bit of room up there,
More
so.
of an emergency type of thing, so, yeah, that is just, yeah, that does take up some room, but, that is kind of meant to be like something that's eye-catching to
Right.
people pay attention to it. But yeah, that is kind of annoying. And I am gonna ask her, I think, if there's any way to make this shorter, but I'd like that this logo can hang over into the picture, so it
Well-
looks like there might be
Well,
some.
maybe the
space in
Cole
the
County,
picture.
outline could stay the same and then just narrow that up.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
And
it's-
that's what the intention is to begin with, is this is supposed to hang over the top header.
Mhm.
And I thought it actually hung over more or before, so they may have done something to change that. I'll ask them about it. Definitely.
Okay.
So, one other thing, I think on the sheriff's office, that they've added here is the ability, and this will be, good for, people that have trouble seeing, the screen and stuff, is you can increase, people will be able to increase or decrease the font size.
She did that for Jeff's birthday.
I was waiting for that.
So that's gonna be, I think, a good addition, for the accessibility part. And then, instead of the web pages, underneath a category coming out to the side, you'll click the plus signs and it'll just open up underneath. So you can plus and minus to make it show or not show. So.
Yeah, that banner's just taking up too much room. I agree with Jeff.
Yeah, it's definitely looks big on a laptop for sure, compared to, I mean, still, the other one was even bigger. So, anyway, yeah, the other one was even bigger, and that was something that I told them when we did our first, interview, that is way too big, so.
It did, it
It's already
encroached down on the
a big- It's
picture.
already a big difference. So,
Yeah, I just like to be able to scroll up and it disappears and I can use my whole screen on computer and it doesn't, so it's, I don't know, it's just-
yeah,
if I need to go back up to it, I can. I can go back up to the services, how do I, and
yeah.
stuff,
And
so.
I would click on these, but they're not gonna show anything because we're not live yet. They haven't populated all that, but it's gonna have that same clean look as the rest of the website does. So I will talk to them about, that header and see if we can make it a little even more narrow and,
So when will this be up?
well, if you guys like what you're seeing, I can tell them to go ahead and it can be Thursday at 10 o'clock.
You need to put your sheriff's barbecue on there, John.
We will,
I was looking when she was doing sheriff's, I didn't see that sheriff's barbecue anywhere. You gotta advertise.
So on Thursday, when you
May
release
not
this
be able
out
to have
there,
it.
will they,
Hmm?
will we
May not be able to have it.
make changes to
I hope
it?
I
Yeah,
am.
we'll be
So,
able to make changes.
it's
to
kind of a
it.
living,
Uh-huh.
breathing document at some point. If we find something in there that just don't like or.
Well, the style and stuff, we need to make sure that is kind of how we want I mean, I think they'll be happy to make some small tweaks to it, but I think style-wise, if we're good with this, then that's, but as far as content goes, we can always add and change
Now,
content.
I think the style, I'm fine with this style. The banner from the time we did this previous
Yeah.
one has bugged me, and so I just want to bring it
Yeah.
up again. I mean, there's 1,000 different ways to do it, so we
Yeah,
can
and
sit here
I
and.
think that's just the way that these kind of responsive websites are generally. I mean, you look at other websites,
Well, I don't like those either.
yeah.
Just to ask you a question, Jeff. Are you saying that whenever you scroll down, you want that to scroll up? Is that what you're saying? So it disappears when you go down? Is that what you're wanting?
I'd prefer, because right now it encroaches on everything else. I'm doing with the screen this tall instead of
Right.
this tall.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
I don't know, I'm just, I just had another birthday, I'm old and grumpy. But.
Oh, my
like,
God.
well, yeah, I could cover that up. I don't know, I just like to be able to see more on the screen and for it to scroll up now. And, Melissa's dealing with people that wanna be able to scroll up a little bit and still click on something above there, so.
Well, and I mean, I think people are used to dealing with websites like this anymore, just because this is how they are, and they have to design it a certain way to make it to where it looks right on your phone, it looks right on your iPad, so they have to kind of design it to be kind of responsive to different shapes and sizes of devices anymore, so that's another, big thing.
So, when you say we can add to it, what do you mean by that? You can do it?
Yeah, I can add widgets that will.
What's a widget?
A widget is like a building block. Think of a widget as a building block. of
Like a
website.
picture,
So,
or-
like a picture, or a photo gallery, or a block of text, or,
But can John's office do that, or everything has to come through you?
Robin's been doing it. I have a
Yeah.
whole list of web editors that I've trained to work on their own pages. So almost every office has their own web editor, and
So can they
and
add-
then they call me
Right.
if they don't understand how to do something.
And they
or
can add
call-
photos to it too as well?
Yep, we have all kinds of different capabilities that you can add to the website. You can build new pages. So, yeah, if there's something that you have in mind that you're thinking,
No, I mean, I'm in the process of doing mine as well, and so they're setting up an Instagram account, and so everything that I put through Instagram will automatically populate to the website.
so the live feed, yeah.
Well, it's, so any photos, whatever, so you just, and Instagram evidently has better graphics than Facebook or some of the others, so,
Yeah.
and it can auto-populate, all that stuff in there, so.
Well, a lot of those apps like Instagram also have code you can go and grab that
Mhm.
you can embed into
Right.
your pages, and that's kind of what we did with the Facebook
Right.
feed. So that's probably what that.
Right.
is.
Yeah, and I was just told that Facebook didn't have very good visual
Yeah.
graphics in it, so.
Well, and that's another thing. I'd love to try and get some more good, high quality photos for our banner. I think we've got some really good ones, but I'd like to get some that aren't Jefferson City. And once we get the courthouse all done and spiffied up, I'd like to have a good, like, landscape picture of the complex put on there.
So on your phone, that banner does go up when you scroll up, it goes out of the way, that way you're seeing those.
And I
So
don't
that's weird.
know, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna be when on the actual,
Cause that's gonna be worth, that's even less screen you're gonna see on the phone if that banner stays up there.
yeah, and they probably do keep mindful of that on the phone to scroll that up, so. Cause there is such a small amount of real estate there. Any questions or other? Anything? Are we good? Are we forward with it?
Go with it. I'm
Mhm.
fine
Yep.
with it.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
I
yep.
will talk to her though and see if there's any way to like make that a little bit thinner, but
I just would scroll it all the way up to
Yeah,
the top.
you
Just
disappear,
what
Yeah.
I do, so,
And
and it
I-
does it
I
on the
did-
phone, so.
I did actually was talking to her about this news release, thing, because I thought the font was too small for where it's telling you what the news release is. And she did say that they are working on a new look for that piece too, so that might, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but that's coming, so that may be something that's gonna look better or be more eye-catching in the future.
Okay.
Cool,
Okay,
thank you.
I got a couple things I need to talk to you about before you run off.
Okay, so, and I was gonna mention, there was a Facebook post from the US Census, from Missouri, and we were like number 4 or 5 in response, which was great.
Oh,
In
good.
our state,
Good.
Six on the capital way up there,
yeah.
yeah,
58.2.
Jefferson City is still really, the city center area really needs to step it up.
Yeah, 'cause that's
Everywhere else is.
10 years ago, that's what was, how's Westview Heights doing?
It seemed to be, looked like it was doing better than
Okay.
the last time, so.
Good. Okay,
Thank you. Any other issues?
I've got another bill from Chamber of Commerce, so I didn't know if we wanted to pay that or I'll pay it, it doesn't matter for my dues. For my dues.
I thought they said they want $150,000 for us to. all be
They want
members.
$240
For the county to be a member?
for me.
For you.
So I'm a member through my other business and
Well, I am
I'm
too.
not gonna be a dual member. I mean, so
Okay.
I'm gonna pay one membership and I'm paying that through my business, so. I
Okay,
mean,
so
so
county
however
will-
you wanna do that, I mean,
I think we should be a member as Cole County. And if you want to be a member as Cole County Commissioner, you can sign up and, like your email said, they're gonna charge us, I guess, the full price, or $150,000, they'll let us have everybody as a member. I mean, you laugh, that's what your email
No, well,
said.
no, I know.
That's what
So
one
I
of the
just
comments
didn't know,
was.
I didn't know if, you know, I can be a member. I am a member through Samuels. I didn't know if Cole County wanted to be a member.
I mean, I think we should, but if you want to be a member as Samuel's Tuxedos.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do that, but if we're gonna sign up, I don't want it to be under,
I think
Same question
I
as
got,
presiding
I got, Kristen got, a dues statement, Larry Vincent got a dues statement, so I think they're doing it individually.
we didn't budget any of that. So, we didn't budget for memberships for elected officials, so. So if we're gonna pay for that, it's gotta be a budget adjustment, or it's gotta be paid out of economic development or something, so. I mean, obviously, other people have other funds that they can pay it out of, but. I mean, and I've told them in meetings that I'm willing to be a partner moving forward, depending on how this new economic development group, you know, works out, so. But, I mean, I don't know what that looks like, and so, I mean, I don't know what you think we ought to do, but,
Well, one way or another, I mean, I'll just pay it if you want, I don't,
but then you're just a member, not Cole
I'm
County.
just, well, this is Sam Bushman, presiding commissioner, County of Cole, so, if I pay that, that's who I
I'm fine
am.
with you paying that out of your own, and if I wanna do it as Jeff Helsher, Cole County Eastern District Commissioner, then I'll pay mine as a member for that. And the thing I asked you to ask them was, since we have membership as Cole County, kinda like the Board of Realtors, the Jefferson City Area Board of Realtors sign up as a member, and then each individual real estate agent can sign up as an affiliate, or kinda like banks do.
Yeah.
So, and I think one of the comments you said that was brought up was for $150,000, we can do it.
Yeah.
And I.
Well, I didn't bring it, they brought it,
Slap in
yeah.
the face.
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
they should try to work with us, and they probably have more members that way as well. I
Yeah.
mean, we're all here for the betterment of Cole County,
yeah.
so I don't understand that at all.
Okay, I will pay it.
You're gonna pay it as Sam Bushman?
Well, I will pay it as Sam Bushman, presiding commissioner, County of
So
Cole.
then where we at with, that's Cole County being a member.
Well,
I'm fine with
that
Cole
will make me
County
a member, I
being
guess,
a
but
member. Makes you a
well-
member, but not Cole County.
well,
That extra year is maybe a little more cantankerous here. so.
well, I mean,
We're members of MAC, we're members of CCAM, we're members of
Yeah.
a lot of other things, and this is right along that line, I would think.
Regional Planning Commission,
RPC, Campo, stuff like that, so.
University of Missouri Extension.
yeah. Well, I mean, we can. We can wait, in July when Randy's gone, maybe things will, maybe they can change it. I don't know. I just really don't know.
I'm fine signing
all
up
I
as
know
Cole
is-
County, but I don't want it being Cole County. If you do want to do it
Okay.
separately and you pay for it as presiding commissioner in your name, that's fine.
Okay.
But I still don't think
I
it's a
will
bad
see if
thing
we
for,
can come up with a membership for Cole County.
well, I'm sure they could. All we gotta do is fill out the form and send them the, how much is it? 300?
240 here.
240? So,
So you don't want someone's name tied to it, you just want Cole County to
Cole
be a
County
member?
as a member, and then if each individual elected official wants to do it, then.
I think it'll be more than 250, but I'll check again.
No, the email, from what I understood, we'd all pay the same full price.
Yeah,
be a member.
yeah.
So, and what I was requesting is that Cole County would join, and then we could have joined as affiliated member under each elected official, and which kind of helps their membership too, to give them that many more members. We'd each pay that individually, I'm fine with that. I'm not saying we'll pay for each elected official, it's separate.
Okay. I
Does
will
that make
check
sense?
again, yes. Okay,
Are you a member, Kristen?
I was.
Well, you were on the picnic committee, so, what, oh, the golf committee,
Yeah.
so.
okay. Got anything else? Hey,
You really
Joe?
gonna ask him?
Huh?
You really gonna ask him if he's got something else?
Well, usually he's cleaning up his,
I'll let Joe get through this.
Joe, come on up here
Yeah.
for a minute.
Wait, what?
Come here.
I'm turning my camera off.
No,
Oh.
no. See, you're going to a Navy town. Jacksonville has NAS Jacksonville, and it has the fleet base there at Jacksonville. So I want people to know you are from Missouri, because Missouri has more ships in the United States Navy than any other state. So you get that, and then this is for your Christmas tree. Just to remember Cole County. Because, and we'll come visit you in Jacksonville in January,
Absolutely.
February.
I get the gavel too, right?
Yeah, take that with you.
Anything I want, right?
That's right, yeah.
Thanks
have
very
it.
much.
Since we can't shake your hand or give you a hug, give him the gavel.
I want it on the record that I just wanted to put out there my appreciation for all of you guys, working with you all over the years. It's been, you guys have been very professional, very transparent, open, and it's just been a wonderful time working with you all. I hope the folks in Florida are half as good to work with as you all are, so thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate this.
Yeah.
And we want your address. You think I'm
Oh,
kidding,
yeah,
but,
oh, my-
if weather gets bad, we just come down and stay with you for a month.
Right.
For a-
Well, yeah, and then hurricanes are gonna be in my territory. Thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.
And I need to interview one of you.
Oh, okay, we got 2 closed sessions, so,
Okay.
did
You got something else, Debbie?
Steve have anything?
He's not on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
Are you closed sessioning now?
Yeah, we can go into closed session. You can interview someone if you need to, right before
I'd say
we.
we can take a break and go do that real quick, because that should
I've
take
got
about a
time.
minute,
Yeah, whenever.
if you want to go do it or whatever.
Move we stand in recess till 10 o'clock.
Are we gonna go in closed session and just do the, and
Well,
then
we'll
come back?
just stand in recess till 10 o'clock and then we'll come back, go in closed session. Yep,
Okay.
it's 10 minutes.
Let's do legal first, it'll be faster.
That's fine.
Okay,
All right, second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, you wanna, you wanna?
You gave him the gifts.
You're gonna stick around for a little bit, I got some